Om Shanti. 21st September 2023. Baapdada Sakar Murli. In the essence, Baba says, sweet children, as long as souls are playing their parts, they cannot take 100% rest. They take a rest in the land of Nirvana, where there is no part to play. Question: what thoughts do the children who become tired of studying have, which then become sinful thoughts? Answer. Number one, they have thoughts of leaving the father, that is, of divorcing the father. Baba says to have this thought is to have a sinful thought. It is a sin to have such a thought. Not to study means to become tired. Such children spoil their income. Number two, if you sulk with the mother and father due to any situation, you lose the sovereignty of 21 births. Song. People of today are in darkness. Om Shanti. This is a song and a prayer of the path of devotion. Whom do they pray to? To God, but because of being in extreme darkness, they don't know God. So who would listen to them? Only when God hears their call can He come and ignite their lights. However, children don't know God, so how can He hear them? You are now sitting personally in front of Him. God is taking you from extreme darkness into extreme light. It is remembered, the night of Brahma and the day of Brahma. They wander around a lot from door to door in the night. They go to the mountains, religious places, temples and mosques, etc. But where would anyone find God? People celebrate the birth of God in Bharat. They speak of the night of Shiva. There truly are images as memorials of him in Bharat, but they don't understand when he comes. They are completely in the dark. You are no longer in complete darkness. You are continuing to come into the light, number wise. According to the effort you make, you children know who creates this whole world and how he creates it. You have come here to this world spiritual university where God is teaching you and making you into deities from human beings. Among you, too, you understand this knowledge number wise. Some understand very well, whereas others who don't understand fully run away. They sulk with the mother and father. Of such ones it is remembered that they were the ones who were amazed and who then began to sulk with the mother and father. They relate this knowledge, they relate it to others, and then they become those who sulk. You know that you receive the sovereignty of heaven from the mother and father for 21 births, and yet you forget him. Baba has explained that what you call peace can only be received in the land of peace, the land of Nirvana. That is also called the land of liberation. If some say that they are at 100% rest, there is no such thing. Throughout the day, they definitely perform one type of action or another. Yes, they can call sleep at night temporary rest because the soul says, having worked through the whole day, I am tired, and so I am now taking a rest. The soul detaches himself. You know that the Father resides in the land of the peace, and you understand that the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, stays there at rest. God is at rest when He doesn't have a part to play. No one does any work in the land of liberation. These matters have to be understood. The locks on your intellects are now continuing to open. The father asks, do you know when I am at rest? When you children are in heaven in happiness. There you have peace and happiness. That is not called rest. You can say you are at rest when you don't have a part to play. When you are in heaven, I don't have to make any effort. I stay there, at home, in peace. Another name for peace there is rest. You cannot stay at rest here. The soul says, I'm at rest when I go to sleep at night. At that time, whether I am at rest or in peace, it is the same thing. You become bodiless at night. You become peaceful. Then when you wake up, you start to act and you are then at unrest. From a devilish land, it will become a divine land. They have also showed a war taking place between devils and deities, and the deities becoming victorious. Deities reside in heaven. In fact, your war is with the five vices. There will now be continuous chanting of Ramayan because the Shara is coming. Even the government celebrates that. They have the Ram Leela, but they don't know what Ravan is. Some children say, have someone conduct meditation for us? In fact, you have to have remembrance while walking and moving around. However, for those who don't have remembrance throughout the day, they are especially made to sit in meditation so that by sitting here they have a little bit of remembrance. There are many who stay in remembrance when they go to a center, but when they go back home, everything finishes. They don't practice having remembrance. Their intellects continue to wander in other directions. It has been explained to you, children, that a soul is a star and it is called a dot. A star has many sharp points, whereas a dot doesn't. Souls are called stars to make a comparison. They are also called lucky stars. There is the sparkle of knowledge in the soul. The point. A whole part is in each soul, each point. The Father says, I, this point, have such and such part in myself, which I have been playing on the path of devotion. You children have the biggest part because you go all around the whole cycle. So, you will be the ones who become kings, the rulers of the globe. Whether it is sorrow or happiness, you receive it. My part is not as large as yours. I go into the stage of retirement. Then, on the path of devotion, my service begins. Everyone remembers me. According to the drama, whatever deities they worship, I am the one who grants them vision of those. This is in my part in the drama. They believe that they have been given visions by those deities and that there is God in them too. They believe because they had a vision of Ganesh that the Supreme Soul is in Ganesh. It was from this that they took the notion of omnipresence. All of you children say, all of us remember Baba. That is, there is remembrance of Baba in each one of us. That is why they believe him to be omnipresent. The Father says, everyone has remembrance of me number wise, according to the efforts they make. The more you remember me, the more your sins will be absolved. There is a soul present in each one. I can enter any child and benefit anyone. However, a wrong meaning has been taken from that. That too is fixed in the drama. According to the drama, everyone has received his own part. It is also part of the drama for those scriptures, etc., to be created. Those who wrote them earlier will write them again. They relate the Gita and they will relate the same Gita after a cycle. So, the Father is now sitting in the gathering of you children. It seems right for me to be in the midst of those who know me. However, what would be the use of my sitting in a gathering of those who don't know me? When you give lectures, etc., so many people come. This is not a happy gathering with the flame. It is here that you have a happy gathering with the flame. Some surrender themselves and then their intellect's yoke becomes diverted somewhere else. Until you become perfect, your intellects will keep wandering. You cannot say that you have a karmatita stage or a completely viceless stage now. That will be at the end. Then you will shed your old bodies. This is an old skin. The soul does everything through these old physical organs. अच्छा To the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, Baapdada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children. Spiritual children in return to the spiritual father says good morning, Namaste, Namaste, Namaste. Thank you so much, Baba. Essence for Dharana. Point number 1. Distribute to everyone the treasures you have received from Shiv Baba. Donate the imperishable jewels of knowledge and become wealthy for 21 births. Point number 2. Make your stage unshakable and immovable while living at home with your family. Become like a lotus and glorify the Father's name. Remain engaged in doing service. Blessing. May you experience newness at every second at this new conference age and become a fast effort maker. May you experience newness at every second at this new conference age and become a fast effort maker. Explanation to this. At the conference age, everything is new, and this is why it is called a new age. Here, your waking up is new, your speaking is new, your way of moving is new. New means alokik. There is even newness in your awareness. Your matters are new. Your way of meeting is new. Your way of seeing is new. When you look at others, you look at those souls, not their bodies. You come into contact with others with the vision of brotherhood, not with a physical relationship. In this way, you experience newness in yourself at every second. What your stage was a second ago should not be your second the next second. You must move ahead of that. This is called fast effort. Slogan. Constantly to experience super sensuous joy and bliss in life with God's love is easy, yo. Constantly to experience super sensuous joy and bliss in life with God's love is easy, yo. अच्छा, ओम शांति, ओम शांति, ओम शांति.